Finally.
Jack!
Oh my God. I was like, let me in. Couldn't get in.
Jack, I have to tell you, I'm the stupidest person on Instagram.
Sometimes technology beats us all, Luciana, doesn't it? So never mind. But I'm here now.
Good, glad to see you.
How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. I'm quarantined here on the hotel. But there is one thing that we have all in common. You are out free. We have in common. We have some alcohol and we can cheers. Cheers.
I've been loving your stories of your food they give you every day. It makes me laugh. What they give you.
Have you seen because I said who made this menu, because it's a lot of carbs, and when I eat carbs I need to run, and we only allowed to run for 20 minutes here on the car park, and I want to run because here the plane is next to my hotel, so the planes when they are taking off I'm trying to go as fast as the plane.
It's like you're in prison. I've seen the food.
Yeah, in prison, yeah. But we need to have vitamin D for 20 minutes.
Yeah. A lot of bread rolls they give you and cereal.
So Luciana, before we get too much further, tell us a little bit about yourself for everybody watching. You know, we've got quite a few people here, and the episode will be up to watch again later. Tell us a little bit about yourself, why you're in quarantine, where you are, and what you do in general, mate.
Cool. So I'm from Brazil. I can see there's a lot of Brazilian people. They are famous of you guys writing Portuguese and say something. So I'm from Brazil. I live here in London for 16 years, and I'm a chef here in London. I really love to promote Brazilian gastronomy, Brazilian meats, Brazilian fruits. So I travel a lot with the Brazilian government to promote our culture, gastronomy. And I did a Masterchef Professionals here a few years ago. I went to the semi-final. It was so funny because people thought that I was cooking Thai cuisine, because they didn't know in Brazil we do cook with chili, coconut, milk, with ginger. So they thought I was cooking, because they think Brazilian people only eat barbecue. They think only eat barbecue. So when I was on TV doing those a very zesty chili things, they're like, oh my God, the Brazilian girl is doing Thai cuisine, because they don't know much about. And then last year I went to Brazil to do the Top Chef Brazil is American program, and I won the show, which was very good. And now I was back into Brazil to do some advertise for some companies, and I got stuck there for 3 months. And now I'm here on the hotel, locked here, but enjoy, no complaining.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
There could be worse places to be stuck than Brazil, though.
I was going to say, yeah, it's not a bad place to be stuck for 3 months.
Yeah, it was fun. It was good because it was sunny. It was nice. But I'm glad to be back. I miss my son. I haven't seen my son for 3 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, I suppose that's the bad side of things, isn't it? You didn't plan. I suppose you didn't plan to be stuck out there for 3 months, did you? That's this whole pandemic has tested us all, hasn't it? So yeah.
Yes, exactly.
And where are you from in Brazil? And what food comes from where you're from in Brazil?
I'm from Salvador, Bahia, which was the first capital of Brazil. And it was where the slaves arrived in Brazil. So it was the first port in South America. So our cuisine is very African. It's Nigerian cuisine. It's funny because one day I went to a shop here on the High Street in London, and I want to buy black eyed peas, but it's already peeled and broken. And it's something like that they only do in Nigeria. That's called akara. You only find that in Nigeria. And then I went to the shop because we have that in Bahia, because we have the Nigeria influence. And I went down the High Street. I said, guys, is this the thing you do, akara? And the guy looked at me, what? How do you know that? I said, yeah, I come from Bahia, Salvador. They have no idea that in Brazil we eat the same cuisine as them. And I said, oh yeah, I know akara. He said, oh my God, look at this woman and say she's mad. I said, come on, guys. I'm just asking, is the same? He said, yes. He didn't believe in me at all. He didn't believe in me at all. And I was like, it was him and his friends playing domino outside. And they said, we will only believe in you if you dance African music. And I was in a rush. I was on the high street, and I said, put the music on. I need to go. Put the music on. And then they took like 3 minutes. Put this song. Because they think as Brazilians, we samba. I'm going to show how we samba. I have my pajamas.
I was going to say, I think we need a demonstration, Hillary.
Come on, Jack.
I have my pajamas, okay? So in the beautiful girls from Brazil, the south of Brazil, they samba with this, yeah? They samba like that. But
okay.
as in Bahia, the African influences, we samba with our whole body, you know?
Oh.
Come on, Hill, just do some moves, mate.
So go, Jack.
Here you go.
Go. Put some. Look at Hillary.
Old snake hips.
Oh, Jackie, you are very good.
I've got the move. Sorry about that.
So when I was dancing like that, they believed in me. Oh my gosh, she eats Nigerian cuisine in Brazil. So it was something funny to show, like people, they have no idea. Brazil is a huge country. I have to take you both to Brazil.
So you've got to tell us more about the food, though. Dancing, yeah, cool. But Jack and I are pretty good dancers, but more about the food. We the dancing thing, but tell us more about the food, and in particular down there, you guys are particular fans of steak, because you joined Jack and I. There was a bit of an event just over a year ago now, and
January 2020, wasn't it? Yeah, that was the last time, Hills, we actually, I think, physically saw each other, wasn't it? Before this.
I think it was the last time.
Yeah.
In Brazil, the south of Brazil is the area that we eat the barbecue. So that is the gauchos. There we have the influence of the Italians, the Germans, so the Pampas, the Argentina on the south. So that's the huge thing, is a barbecue. South of Brazil is barbecue and wine. Where I come from is a coast of the northeast. So it's more seafood, it's more indigenous cuisine, it's more banana leaf, fish cooked on banana leaf, palm oil. It's more light, it's more seafood. And the north of Brazil is more indigenous also. Like we have the açaí. So we have like more the Amazon foods, the indigenous. And the center of Brazil, so we have a little mix of everything. So when we go to Brazil, so we go to the south and we go all around for you to see how Brazil is huge with the gastronomy and the ingredients.
Okay, so when you're cooking a steak, then
somebody say here acarajé. Yes. Oh, Giles. Oh, he's French. Yes, I remember you, Giles. Yeah.
So when you're cooking a steak, then what and as a chef, what's your favorite cut and what's your favorite way to cook a steak?
Good question.
So, yeah, that's a good question. The only thing I put is a rock salt.
Yeah.
I don't do pepper. I don't do anything else. Because
you season before or after, though? Before or after? That's like, me and Hillary have this debate all the time.
Okay. I do before. I just do before, like 3 minutes before, and I put on the grill.
Okay.
So how do you guys do? Do you do after?
See, I like to do it after. Like when you're doing a steak, I like to cook it as it is, and then season afterwards when you've sliced, basically.
Uh-huh.
And you've got kind of a different salt as well. This is.
Which one is that?
It's kind of a semi-coarse sea salt, Salmonella gruesa. Gruesa.
Yes. Okay, that's good. So So I can't see the flake. It's like the flake salt. It's like the rock salt. What's the?
It's sort of in between, really. It's sort of little rocks, you know. You can get quite.
So it looks like it's quite fine hills.
That's quite big chunk.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So we do. It's exactly the same we have in Brazil. Sometimes you have the salt already flavor with garlic. I don't like it. I do prefer just salt. Just like before I put on. Okay. Yes. I know what you mean. Yeah.
That's the Brazilian salt, and that's the sort of salt, coarse salt that you use to just to salt the oil. So, but this is just a little bit finer, you know, not too fine.
Not too fine. Yeah, so exactly the same. So I just put salt and I chuck on the barbecue. My favorite cut is the ribs. It's the beef ribs, the one you put the whole ribs on the barbecue.
Oh, yeah.
It's standing up. You leave it there for like 6-8 hours. You have a lot of beer. And then the thing starts spinning around. For me, that was the best. It's the best cut ever. I love picanha, but the ribs, oh my gosh, it's delicious. What's your guys' favorite cut? What's Jack's favorite cut?
You know what? I'm really partial to a nice rump steak now. A nice thick rump steak, really caramelized on the outside, like almost charred on the outside, but nice and pink in the middle. Heavily salted. I'm a big fan of that at the minute.
Yeah, I love with a lot of salt. I don't like when people they don't put much salt. Come on, you need to have salt with the beef.
You need salt, yeah. Heavy salt. I'm with you though. No pepper. I don't do pepper on my steaks.
Yeah, no pepper. Who is here is Fofa Jane. Do you guys remember Fofa Jane, my friend from Brazil, that she was there on the day of the event?
Oh, yes.
She gave the wristband. Hi, Fofa Jane.
Because you was with Chef Yanni as well, wasn't he? You and Chef Yanni came together.
Yes, yeah, he was there also. Yeah, it was actually a lovely day. My goodness, it was so nice, no?
Oh, the food that day was.
And the funniest thing, let me tell you the funniest thing. After that, I went to a Gordon Ramsay restaurant, and I had the bistec of Fiorentina in my bag. And I asked them to put in the fridge for me.
Well, you know what? That night we went to a bar, didn't we, Hills? And you left your bag with a Wagyu ribeye tomahawk in that I basically had to have. Otherwise, it just would have been ruined. And Hillary left a massive case of barbecue knives, like huge steak knives that luckily I found before we left. So yeah, that was a really good day.
That was a brilliant day.
A Brazilian company here, Starrett, they make sort of more industrial knives and stuff. They're huge, big knives, but proper churrasco sort of knives. And
they're huge, you know, like
massive. Oh my god. You guys have no idea how jealous I am of you guys. You guys going to put some meat there today, or was just oyster?
Just oysters today, but I've gone through them.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
amazing! Do you know the oyster is aphrodisiac? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna have a good night.
Yeah, we have to wrap this up quickly.
Oh, nice. Look, I have to show you something. Look my window here. Look what I have in my window.
What is that?
Papaya to get some sun. Mango.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god! I put it here. I got it yesterday. And from a follower, very nice. He sent me. I think he was feeling sorry of my posts about my food, because I really like to eat healthy. I love to eat proteins. I think I did a mistake when they asked me, "Do you have any diet requirements?" I should say only meat.
Yeah, keto. Yeah, like
I should try that. But I said, no, I'm gay. So now it comes a lot of potato, a lot of bread, a lot of carbs. And I need to have some fruits, some protein. So somebody, so I think they feel sorry about my posts. Then I'll then send some fruits.
So what's next for you then? Once you get out of quarantine, what have you got planned? Now you're back in the UK.
What I have, we're going to do, there is a few things that I'm trying to do now because all my caterers were canceled. Is that Hillary was showing something? What is that?
That's the knife there you left in the bar.
Ah, that was the, oh my gosh.
That's the Brazilian company.
Ah, is the Tramontina one?
Yeah.
Ah.
These are more industrial ones. So.
They have a very good, like a steak knife, the wooden one. Have you seen?
Yes, yeah.
It's lovely. Yeah. So my plans now is just like to catch up with the whole catering things. So we try to do some festivals. So I hope like we can count with you, Jack and Hillary, to do a lot of barbecues because this year will be our barbecue year. We need to go out.
You know us, Luciana. We're the trying to be the barbecue pioneers of Instagram. So yeah, anything obviously that involves cooking over fire, let us know. We're there.
Okay, yes, it will be lovely to have you guys together, and we do a lot of because in Brazil, in my house, when we have barbecue, my dad puts the charcoal around 11 o'clock, and we don't have a plate. We have just a toothpick, and that toothpick you stay the whole day picking the beef and put on the farofa, the whole day like that. So we don't do plates. So we finish around 10 in the evening.
Oh.
And we eat so much. It's just meat. There is no plate with like a rice thing. It's just the meat. So the toothpick we put here, and then we drink, we dance, and then meet them. And then the next day you go on the swimming pool. It is the funniest thing ever. All the toothpicks are around the edge of the swimming pool with the fat because we eat and you jump in the pool. So it's like a greasy all over the swimming pool.
But that's exactly it, and that's why Hillary and I love doing this every Saturday because our main thing is we want to try and get people cooking outside, no matter what they cook on, what they're cooking. Get outside, cook, have a few drinks with your friends and your family, and you're away. Oh, look at that!
Yeah.
And
oh my goodness, that's beautiful.
They're the ones. Made in Brazil. Look at that. Somebody was asking on the,
That's beautiful.
But that's a brand, and like fair income, Luciana. The Brazilians, right? Barbecue tools and equipment, right? They make the best stuff.
Yeah.
The knives for eating. The knives for preparing, like those other knives that I showed there a minute ago. All of the gadgets and accessories they got. They just make the best stuff. It's just the European stuff, the American stuff. It just doesn't compare.
Yes, yeah.
Really good stuff like that.
Tramontina has been in Brazil. It's a long time. I remember since I was young, we always had like Tramontina, but I didn't know they are getting big here. So I'm so glad you know Tramontina.
Yes, yeah, we had a bit of a chat, and we know them quite well. And then we had a chat there was a guy down in a little while ago now. I think he was in Sao Paulo, and he was a Tramontina dealer at the restaurant there that was also had a barbecue center. So we crossed over to his place in Brazil. I'm trying to remember his name now. But
it was the steak episode we did, wasn't it? It was a fiery Thursday we did it. I can't remember what we cooked.
Yeah,
so,
and he showed us.
I'm gonna have to say goodbye because my battery's about to go.
Okay.
Oh.
Luciana, thank you for joining us, and
it was very nice to see you, Jack.
I hope the next 5 days of your quarantine goes quickly, and I look forward to seeing you soon, hopefully.
Thank you for the invite. And let me tell you one thing. Hillary, we're talking yesterday. Hillary said that he needs a haircut. And I will tell you, don't need a haircut. Just do like Jack. Put this some gel.
Guys, it's been amazing. Thank you very much.
Take care, Jack.
We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Cheers, Jack. Well, there you go, Luciana. Look. I think Brazil has a lot of contribution and a lot of influence to make on the barbecue over here. Certainly and the gadgets, I think they're going to become a little bit more prominent over here. Both Jack and I have got a little barrel barbecue.
Yeah.
We use their knives, their magic knives.
Yeah.
And as far as I'm concerned, the best barbecue tongs in the UK are Tramontina ones. Nice big long one, you know.
Ah, yes. Oh my gosh, that's good to know. But it's so good, like, for you to know that, because I didn't know that. That's the funniest thing, because I think because you're the king of the barbecue, you know everything about barbecue. And I do barbecue, but not as often. Like for my catering, usually I do corporate events, which is inside of a bank, is on a parliament. But the opportunity that I had in my life was when I cooked for the Prime Minister on 10 Downing Street.
Wow.
And they asked me to do an event inside for 320 people. So I went to 10 Downing Street. It was with David Cameron.
Yeah.
And I went inside and I said, we're going to do a party outside. And I decided to do a barbecue. I did a barbecue in the garden of 10 Downing Street.
Oh my gosh! Are there any photos, or are they classified? You know.
Now there is some photos, and look how funny was it. Gaúcho is the guy that supplies meat for me. He has a horn on his butcher, and I said, Gaúcho, you're going with me. You're gonna close your butcher, and we're going with me to do a catering. He said, Luciana, I don't close my butcher. I never close my butcher, and I don't close my butcher for no one. And I said, look, we're going to 10 Downing Street. He said, which day? I'm going to close it. And then he had a horn. And I said, take that horn. Because in Brazil, when you want to call the cattle, the animals, you woo. And we did that on 10 Downing Street. Can you believe it? I'm going to send you the video with like the horn. Woo! The lunch is served.
Oh wow! Oh mate, we got to hang out a lot more. We got to do a lot more of this stuff. That sounds so awesome to have done it down there. You know. Oh yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah. All right. Thinking now, how can we? Yeah.
We have to do more things like that, no?
And what did they eat? What was on the barbecue down at 10 down?
On that day, because they didn't have a big budget, and I served maminha, which is the rump tail.
Oh, rump tail.
Rump tail, is delicious because it's like a half price of the picanha, but like the fat is inside, and it melts in your mouth, maminha. So people, they have this thing like, picanha maminha. I love both, but the maminha, oh my goodness. Have you tried maminha?
No. I've seen it on Instagram. I see maminha. I see fraldinha. Cupim. You know, I'm learning I'm learning Brazilian words just from Instagram, and they're only words that involve.
Yeah, I'm going to send you some maminha for you to try.
Okay.
I did only maminha on that day, and I did 200 grams per person on the barbecue.
Right.
So yeah, it was for us it's not a lot, but they didn't have a big budget, so I was work with my budget, because usually I put like 350 grams of meat when I do barbecue.
Okay, yeah, wow, that's it. Yeah, that's quite a lot. Okay. You know, I was imagining sort of 250 grams of protein per person for an event, but 350. Well, I suppose, you know, they're a little bit rounder down there, aren't they? You know.
Yeah, and we are generous, no? You are generous. Every time when you cook, you just like food, more meat. It's like that. So.
Okay. All right. Well, I might have to dash now. I've got a couple more oysters that I'm going to cook up in a minute, and I need to get a few photos of those, and I've got to do a bit of tidying up here. But any tips for the UK audience and the UK barbecuers out there from a Brazilian? What would be your number one tip to somebody starting in the UK trying to do a bit of a barbecue? What would you suggest to them to do?
Yeah, I would suggest do not remove the fat before you put on a barbecue. Please, people, don't do that. they remove the fats to put in barbecue. Oh, no, you can't, because the fat gives the flavor. The fat protects the meat to don't get dry, so you can take the fat and keep basting. And yeah, I think for me is don't remove the fat.
No, not all right. Well, I'm going to remember that, and I'm going to tell everybody about that. So it's number one Brazilian tip. But
Yeah.
thank you so much, Luciana. Thanks for joining.
My pleasure.
And yeah, I'm sure we'll be catching up soon, and I'm sure we'll have some more fun together and things to do in the future.
Yes. Let's do a lot of barbecues, party, festivals, and this whole summertime, because this is the summer for barbecue. And after this period of pandemic, I think people need to be outside. It's a great time for people to be outside, close to the nature, eat some nice steaks, have fun with friends. I think everybody needs that. Some sunshine. People need sunshine now. It was like so many months locked at home. So I think that's the barbecue year. So let's promote a lot of things like that.
Wonderful, and enjoy yourself as much as you can in your.
I'm eating my oyster.
Have a great evening, buddy.
Nice to see you, darling. Thank you so much.
All the best. Bye bye.